Welcome back, everybody. Last week I gave you a sneak peek of my backlog of unopened packages, some up to a year old. I thought we could go through a few more today. Let's take a look. First one up here is from September 5th of 2024. Looks like a bunch of snap-on sockets. They look like they're in pretty rough condition, pretty rusty. Some 3/8 SAE sockets. Here's a bit socket with no bit. Hope I didn't pay much for these. Got a 5/8 with a grind mark on it. A very old and oxidized 5/8. Another bit socket with no bit. I'm thinking I had to get these pretty cheap. And to be honest, they're rusty enough I can barely make out the size. I think this is a 15 1/2 inch. And then this one's a 13. Some of these will clean up just fine, but overall, pretty rough looking lot. This next one is from March of 2025. And what's in here is a number of these T-handle sockets. I feel confident saying these were likely for a specific job. I'm not sure what that was. First one is a Williams 967A. That's the biggest one, I think. The next one up is a much shorter version. It's a Billings 969A 7/8. And the next one's a Williams 969A. No size marked, but I'm going to guess it's a 7/8. I think the next one is the same size. It says there's a W there. It's a 969. No size stamped, but I'm going to guess it's the same as the previous two. Next one up is a Williams 965D. It says 9/16 special. Here's a Williams 964. And the last one up here is marked 726. I can't make out the name. If I had to guess, it looks like Intertype. It does have some sort of mark here. Another one here. This one actually is cracked in a few spots on the socket end. So I bought these just because I thought they looked cool. Never seen them before. And I always like to have stuff that is unique to me. Next up we have one from January 25. Let's see what we have here. These are interesting. I remember buying these. I don't remember what they were for. Kind of like the lot up here. These are new and interesting to me. So there's a square drive. It says Walden Worcester on the handle. And it's a ratcheting tool. Square drive ratcheting tool. I find this very unique, very cool. And I'm going to guess most of the rest of this lot is the same. I see no branding on this one. This one is quite a bit smaller. This is a hex drive. Another one with a very short handle, but a fairly large hex. It says patent on the edge, but I see no markings at all as far as a name of who made these. Maybe they're all Walden, I'm not sure. This next one's about the same size as the first one. Absolutely no markings on it whatsoever. This one is stamped Walden Worcester, so maybe they're all made by Walden. That's interesting. This one actually is stamped BF Goodrich. But that's pretty cool. Next one up here is from January 25. The packaging slip says I paid $19.29. In the bag are all snap-on extensions. 4 in total, so I guess I paid about $5 each. First one up here is a vintage. It's got a 49 stamp. It's an S6, so roughly 6 inches long. A lot of times they're about 5.5. This is a newer logo. It's an SX3. And it looks like somebody put it on the impact a few times. A little beat up. Same situation with this one. New logo. Well, maybe not the newest logo, but I used it on the impact for sure. It's very beat up on the open end and on the anvil end. It's kind of mushroomed out on the edges. So maybe not the best deal for $5 each. Here's an SX5. I think it's got a big grind mark where they took the finish off to either wipe away somebody else's mark or make their own. And that'll be that lot. This next one's quite heavy. I'm going to guess it's all sockets or wrenches. It's from December of 24. Not a bad lot. Give you a little focus in on here. It's looking like all Craftsman. First item out of the box here is an ignition wrench set. Not sure if they're all there, all original, but looks like there's quite a few in there. Got some of these ratcheting wrenches that nobody seems to like. And surprisingly enough, this one does not look cracked on this plastic edging that goes around. Usually they have a crack and a separation. This one is not. Oh, there's one more. It was right in front of my face. Didn't even see it. I usually look through the camera, so I can't always tell what's in the box. This one is also not cracked. We won't go through all the wrenches. It looks like mostly SAE combination wrenches. This is an open end, and so is this one. But most of them look to be combination. Pretty good shape. A little dirt, a little cleanup, but overall pretty good shape. Here's another open end. A couple more open end and a few more combinations. Here we have a 3/8 breaker bar. And for the age, the handle seems to be in real good shape. I have a couple metric open ends. A little stubby SAE. Normal offset. 5/8 3/4. A couple more combination wrenches. All look to be SAE so far. Another metric open end. Here's the first metric wrench I noticed, but I didn't look real close at the other ones. This one's actually the BF Japan. I also have another BF Japan 8mm and a couple more open ends. I have another 3/8 breaker bar in here. This is the old V with the pointed A. Three more of the Japan wrenches and a couple of SAE combinations. Looks like we have all ratchets left. This one actually has a refurbished sticker on it. Sometimes I've seen them stamped when they refurbish them. This one just has a sticker. And that anvil in there looks like it's brand new. So after being refurbished, looks like it was pretty much never used. I have another 1/2-inch ratchet here. The shifter is a little beat up on the top, but the rest of it is in pretty good condition. A lot of times the sides will be worn. But of course that shifter sticks out a little bit, so when you're working in close areas it keeps hitting on stuff. Here we have what I believe they refer to as the pear head. I think this is maybe like the proto version. This is also an early V with the pointed A. Overall good shape for its age. So we have a couple of these round head ratchets in here, the fine tooth ratchets. These are some of my favorites. This one is marked with the patent 1971. A few different versions of all of these, so that's why you see little differences. This one does have some initials on it. I have another 1/2-inch ratchet here. A little beat up on this one. A little rusty. Here's a fairly nice 3/8. Sounding pretty good. Here we have the 1/2-inch with the patent pending. Big old owner's mark on there. Another mark up here. The shifter's in really good. I would probably switch this shifter out with the other one that was in good condition but had a rough shifter on it. Sounds good though. Here's a nice one to have. A little rusty. Probably clean up just fine. This is the 1/2-inch round head. Fine tooth. Sounds pretty good. And the last one is a ratchet I've never had before. I don't want to say they're uncommon or rare, but I've never had one. This one says Lifetime Craftsman. I believe people call these the stainless. Has a very shallow thumb wheel built into the top. Sounds like it's working pretty good. But you don't see any rust on it, of course, because I guess it's stainless. So, but yeah, first one of these I've ever had. This next one is from August of 24. That's a full year ago. looking like snap-on sockets. I won't go through them all individually. You got some 3/8, some 1/2-inch drive, SAE sockets for the most part. Looks like a lot of 12-point sockets. This one's a 1/2-inch drive double square. This is a good one, 22mm 6-point 1/2-inch drive. A couple more SAE. 3/8 drive 13mm. 18mm impact. 16mm impact. The big one down here is a 1 1/8 impact. 2 deep sockets, 1/2-inch drive, 5/8, 15/16. And 4 bit sockets. We have a posi drive, I believe. Yeah, posi number 2, a long T27, and a couple metric hex bits. We have another box about that size and from almost the same day. This one's from August 24. Let's see what's under the peanuts. This bag was inside. It feels like sockets. Sounds like sockets. Okay, I'll try to group these together the best I can. First ones up here are going to be 3/8 drive, deep sockets. Got 11/16, 13/16, another 11, and a third 11. And we have a 1/2-inch 1 1/4. And I'm guessing a fairly old swivel. It's a 9/16. It's a PU18. I do see the stamp there. I'll have to look that one up. I would guess that's 40s. This could be a wartime. It doesn't seem to have any sort of chrome finish on it. I don't think it's just dirty, but it could be. Not familiar with that one, if that's a year stamp. I'd say this is definitely getting to the original snap-on 1930s era. Then we have 3 more 1/2-inch drive, 19mm in there. That's kind of nice. 3 more deep 3/8 drive, 7/16, 9/16, 1/2-inch, and another 3/8 drive deep. This one's a 6mm. We have 5 swivels down here. I'm going to guess they're all SAE. This is an old one. The 1/2-inch. I don't see a date code on it. Definitely old. Also have a 5/8, 9/16, and the last one is 7/16. Next one is January 25. Not sure why they sent it priority. I haven't opened it for 7 months. Ooh, some goodies. First one up here is a Hazet, or is it Hazet, or is it neither of those? It's a 14mm. This is a West Germany marked offset open end. Definitely a specialty wrench. This next one up here, I see no branding. It is marked 894, 24mm. This one's marked DIN 894, 17mm. Here's 11mm. Here's an 895, 17 by 19. We have a special steel West Germany. It's a 5/16 W by 3/8 W. So this is a Whitworth. And then we have an 11mm. And these last two are the same wrenches. They're both 27mm. They're both stall wheel, like I would call them. Or I think it's more like Stabile. Made in Germany, of course. My question is, are these little grooves in here original? They look original. At first I thought they're owner's marks, but they have the exact same finish as the finish on the handle. So that's the only reason why I think it's original. This one actually has like a little pitting. Not that it would have been ground smooth if someone just took a grinder to these. I don't know, that doesn't seem original to me, but looking at it closer, it looks like it may be. feel free to let me know what you think. Last one up here is from 12/17. That had to be 2024 because it's only August of 25. This is a nice little goodie bag. The F-35s are taking off, so we're going to need to give this a minute. Alright, I already took everything out of the bag. First couple up here are going to be some bit sockets that don't have a bit. I probably have 30 of these laying around at this point. Have a little 1-inch extension, newer logo. All these are snap-on if I didn't say so already. Have a couple more bit sockets. I thought this was going to be a stubby, but it's just a regular one that somebody cut down. Then we have this number 2 posi drive, and this one is actually a stubby, I believe. It's a FAMXS 7E, so it's a metric number 7. I do believe that's actually a stubby. Also found these 2 3/8 drive double squares. Newer logo 3/8 universal. Here we have a 5/8 specialty socket. I forget exactly what this is for. I think it's for some sort of sensor. Also have this FXK6. That's going to be a 6-inch knurled extension. And the last thing up is a 1/4-inch thumb wheel ratchet. Unfortunately, they thought this marking wasn't enough, so they put one on this side as well, just in case this one wears off, I guess. But yeah, it sounds like it's in good working order. I usually just give people a hard time about marking their tools like this. It's no big deal. So overall, I would say we have a pretty good lot of tools here. Definitely some unique stuff. If you're wondering what happened to the table back here, a squirrel got into that and dug it up. Obviously their wood was rotting and they were able to make a mess of it. But that's going to be all for this one. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.